Today is 16th of May. It's just became apparent the level or magnitude or amount that's been stripped out of power of my own life. The amount of sex power or drive over my own life they've internalised has literally squashed my internal organs. They've pulled out that much and internalised it. So they've stripped out in mortification of self and breaking sessions that much quality of life internally. They've internalised that much life. I've got no sex. It's a forced suicide. Nobody could live. Nobody would be able to live with that much sex power out or that much quality of life stripped out. So I've just had the feeling of what it would be like to be in a fiery romantic relationship of a sexual nature, and they've pulled that much out. I've got no recognition whatsoever what it is. So they've pulled that much power out sexually that I've got no recognition or no recognition whatsoever of what sex prowess or sex power is, because they've stripped it out. They've pulled that much drive over my own life out. I'm in a full controlled state and it's squashing my internal organs. So I would, like I've said from the beginning, when I first felt it get put on and I felt it get brought forward, at any point if I die and that doesn't get pulled out, then it's 100% the system's issue. I would not blame anybody whatsoever that would ever commit suicide with that much quality of life internalised and that much pressure on their internal organs. And it doesn't matter what crimes they've committed, who's done what to whom. The fact is, if a human being has got an institutional self and it's crushing their internal organs and they've stripped out that much sex power, regardless of whether they're being not guilty in court, regardless, I would not blame anybody whatsoever if they committed suicide, because there's no point in living. They've stripped out the sex power and internalised it. So you haven't got any feelings of power or sex prowess. You haven't got any reason to get up in the morning. You haven't got a future or a life because they've stripped your sex power out. So what are you getting up for? What are you driving to live for? They've stripped somebody's sex power out. Either way, critical condition, they've stripped out that much life now. There's no point in living. I've said for about 6 years it's inhumane to stay alive because they're just stripping out my entire life. There's that much of an institutional self stripped out now. It's illegal. I've said for about 6 years it's that illegal. It's unbelievable because how much life they've stripped out. Either way, critical condition, internal breaking sessions still continues. The amount of life they've pulled out now, I said, is a crime against humanity because there are much like sex power, sex drives they've actually internalised. It's critical condition costing me every day of my life still.